Hi guys, so today I have a whole big box full of empties for you. So I have been collecting these for quite a while now, and I've got a bunch of stuff to go through, so I'm going to go through everything fairly quick. So first up, gotta start a video by almost dropping something, right? So first up is Head to Toe Baby Wash by Johnson's. I tend to use baby wash to wash my brushes with because it's very gentle, it's nice on the brushes, and it's also nice on my skin. If there's any residue left in the brushes, it doesn't irritate my skin. So I pretty much went through a whole thing of this. This lasted me years for washing my brushes. Like, it almost lasted like too long. This thing is like the size of my head. It's gigantic. Next time I pick up a baby wash for my brushes, which won't be for a while because I have a ton right now, I will probably get something smaller than this because this was hard to store. But this does amazing for washing brushes. I love it. You really don't need to spend a ton on specialty brush cleaners when you've got this, at least not if you're just doing your own makeup at home. Baby wash is more than good enough for a standard synthetic brush. All right, next up is a shampoo. This is the Pantene Pro V Weekly Deep Cleanse. This is a mint shampoo. I've gone through quite a few of these. I was using these once to twice a week to try and clarify my scalp. It's not great for clarifying your scalp. If you need to strip your hair of product buildup, this is great for that. But if you have scalp issues, I wouldn't recommend it. It can be fairly drying to the ends of your hair as well. But it's okay if you need something to like cut all the crap out of your hair. Next up is a product I really haven't used, but this is something my husband uses. It's the St. Ives Renew and Purify Sea Salt and Pacific Kelp Exfoliating Body Wash. He grabbed this because he's a roofer, and he normally uses Bath & Body Works soaps, and they work really well. So he got this to try it out because it was exfoliating. But this would be better for sensitive skin. This isn't great if you need to get like asphalt or brake dust, or if you work in the trades or your husband works in the trades and you need something to carve that crap off of you. This doesn't work great even though it's exfoliating. This is very, very gentle. Another body wash I went through is the Neutrogena Body Clear Body Scrub with salicylic acid in it. I love this for body acne. This is so, so good as a maintenance product. I also have keratosis pilaris on the back of my arms, which are those little funny bumps you get. Like half the population has them, so it's very common, but this does help with that. What I like to do is, since this is like a citrus scent, is I will use a citrus body wash, and I will put like maybe about a dime-sized amount of this onto a puff with some of whatever regular body wash I'm using, and use them together because this is very thick, and that kind of helps spread it out better, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do really like this. I probably will repurchase this eventually. I don't really need it right now. My skin's actually doing pretty good, but if I do, I will definitely go for this one. Another body wash. I know this is the Bath & Body Works Pink Chiffon. This smells really good. It's a really sweet, like, candy scent. I shared this with my daughters. They like it too. This is definitely a very springy scent. And it was okay. I mean, it was shower gel. Same thing I usually get. I really like the Bath & Body Works shower gels because I found that they're really, really good if you have oily skin. They're good at clearing all that stuff up. Next thing I went through is another EOS shave cream. This is in Tropical Fruit. I thought the scent would be good, but it's very, very heavy on the mango, and it's almost too tropical fruity. Like, it's a little bit fake smelling. And my issue with the EOS shave creams is they're too thick. Like, I still have like this much left in here, but it's so thick I can't even get it out of here by like turning it over and dumping it upside down. So this is honestly the last ball of shave cream I bought, and it was probably, I probably went through it about 4 months ago at this point. Maybe less than that, I'm not quite sure. But I've just been using whatever body wash I've been using to shave my legs with because that stuff, well, it does work well. It's just difficult to use. The pump gets stuck. It's just the product's too thick. So another body wash I went through, this is the Frosted Winter Wood Shower Gel, which is like It's like a wintry scent, but it's got a heavy citrus to it. I was kind of so-so on this scent. I don't know if I would get it again or not. Probably not. A little too heavy on the citrus. But I think that's all the body wash I got. Like, that's a lot of body wash. So next up, I went through a shampoo and conditioner. Please don't mind the fact that these products are dirty. Okay, I know it's gross. My water where I live has very, very, very hard water. Like, you spill a drop of water on something and it will dry, and the patch where it dries will be white. Like, incredibly hard water. And since we're renting, we can't put in a water softener. So unfortunately, it's something I just have to kind of work with, and it makes my products that stay in the shower not so cute. But this is the Dove Advanced Series Regenerative Nourishment. It's for damaged and overprocessed hair. This was so-so. Honestly, it wasn't great. I got this when I didn't have time to run to Ulta to pick up the shampoo that I did want, and this was okay. I mean, it worked well. It was a good shampoo. It was just nothing mind-blowing. I will probably repurchase this over something like Pantene if I didn't have time to run and get a different brand somewhere else. Next thing is my Murad Time Release Acne Cleanser. You guys know for a while that this stuff was my go-to, like my love cleanser. Because it's got salicylic acid in it, so it's also moisturizing. This is an amazing cleanser. It really is, especially if you're prone to blackheads or those little tiny, like the texture bumps on your skin. This is really great for that. I'm probably not going to repurchase this for a while. If I needed it again, I would probably grab it. But honestly, they have raised the price on it quite a bit. It does last a while. But I've been kind of playing with my skincare routine lately, and in about a month to a month and a half, when I finish testing out all the products I want to test out, then I will have a new skincare routine for you guys that's pretty involved. But I'm still waiting on sunscreen. I want to try out to get here because I've been looking for a sunscreen that works really well under makeup. So that's actually being shipped here, and it's going to take a while. And then once it gets here, I want to try it out for you guys. That way I can give you a full review and make sure that when I add the new products in my routine that it doesn't do anything bad to my skin. So yeah, I would repurchase this, but I'm probably not going to for a while. Alright, next thing is something I got in a Sephora Play box. This is the Way Hair Care Treatment Mask. Meh. It didn't do anything for me. Like, it was basically a highly perfumed conditioner that didn't even really work as well as my normal conditioner, so. Alright, another thing from recent Sephora Play boxes, I got the Sephora Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover. I really like this. This is good stuff, you guys. It's definitely worth the money. I think if you need something to take off like the heavy duty waterproof mascaras, this is excellent for that. It is very oily, of course, it kind of has to be, but this doesn't irritate my eyes, and it doesn't leave like that icky film on your eyes if you get it in there while you're taking off your makeup. And it washes off really clean. It doesn't leave like an oily residue after you wash your face. So I'm actually a huge fan of this, and I definitely would repurchase it. Alright, so the next two things are actually moisturizers that I hated. Ugh. Okay, so I bought these about a year and a half ago, and I kept trying to use them, and I just hated them every time I used them. The first one is an Aveeno Smart Essentials Nighttime Moisture Infusion. This smells kind of gross. It's really thick. It looks like mashed banana. And anytime I put this on, from the day I got it, it makes my eyes burn. I cannot get it any closer than about 2 inches from my eyes, and it will make my eyes burn so bad. I don't know what is in this. I don't know if I'm allergic to it. I don't know if it's the fragrance in here, but I can't do it. Like, it even says if product gets into eyes, rinse thoroughly with water. So this product shouldn't be anywhere near your eyes, and to me, if you can't take it anywhere near your eyes, it shouldn't be in a moisturizer, because any moisturizer you put on your face is going to travel close to your eyes. It's just going to happen. So yeah, this stuff, I didn't even finish it. It kind of sucks, and it's going away. The next thing I thought was going to be like a miracle product, and I was wrong. It's the Garnier Ultra Lift Miracle Sleeping Cream. Anti-age, anti-fatigue night cream. So it's this really, really thick pink like jelly consistency. You can see it like in there. It has like a really weird musty old lady smell, I guess would be the best way to describe it. I noticed a lot of drugstore creams have this smell. Like my husband thought I was like using a moldy washcloth, and he's like, why does your face stink? And I'm like, it's the cream I'm using. He's like, is it bad? I'm like, no, it's brand new. It just smells like a musty old lady. So ignoring the smell, I tried this. This is so freaking greasy. I would take a pea-sized mat like you're supposed to, rub it really well into my skin, and my skin did not want to absorb this stuff. It just sat on top. It didn't moisturize. It didn't help any other products work better. My skin didn't look better in the morning, and my face felt like it got coated with Crisco. It's just gross. After using it for a while, I kept trying, and I'm like, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to get through the adjustment period and make it work, and no. To me, that's a good reminder that if you try a product and you hate it right away, give it 2 or 3 more times, and if you don't magically love it by then, get rid of it, because it's not worth keeping, and it's not worth going through the, oh, I hate this, when you're putting it on. If you're not enjoying your skincare routine, you're not going to do it. Speaking of skincare products I actually love, next up is the Tony Moly Pureness 100 Hyaluronic Acid Sheet Mask. I love these sheet masks. These are amazing. These are the skin miracle you're looking for, to be honest. If you have dehydrated skin, this is what you want. These are so, so good. This is a lifesaver for me. My only issue is I need to start ordering these online because Ulta jacked up the prices on these again, and they're like $4 a sheet mask. These masks sell for $1 in Korea. And if you get them on Amazon, they are $1. I don't know what Ulta is thinking, jacking the price up to $4, thinking we're idiots and don't actually, you know, look at other places. But I love these. They're amazing. They sit on my skin really well. They're cotton masks so they don't slip off, and yay happy. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm having more trouble filming this video, I swear. My phone's going off like crazy. My battery died. The sun's going in and out. It's just one thing after another today. I can't win. Next up, I told you guys this was a big empties. I've got a lot of stuff in here. Next up is the Dr. Jart Water Drop Hydrating Moisturizer. This is the moisturizer that smells like Fruit Loops. Oh my gosh, and I squeezed every drop out of it. This stuff is absolutely incredible. I will eventually repurchase this. I am trying other products right now, but I am in love with this. And again, if you have dehydrated skin, I would definitely recommend trying this because it's incredible. I love, love, love this stuff. Next thing was actually kind of a surprise to me that I liked it, and this is the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. This smells like licorice, eucalyptus, and old tea leaves, which are all smells that absolutely disgust me. Like, this stuff stinks, but it is so freaking good at clearing the crap out of my skin. I love it. Like, I probably got 4 or 5 masks out of this little sample, and I love it. This stuff is amazing. Will I probably pay full price for this stuff? Probably not, because I'm too darn cheap and I can't see myself spending that much on it. But I think if you have a huge problem with oily skin, enlarged pores, lots of blackheads, then I definitely think something like this is worth the cost if it works for you, because it's rare to find a mask that can pull all that crap out of your skin without over drying it, which is what I really liked about this, right? Next, I've got a couple hair products. First up is the Verb Leave-In Mist. A lot of the stuff that's left I got Sephora Play boxes. So if you've been waiting for the Sephora Play box reviews, here's some of it. But this is the Verb Leave-In Mist. Meh, not that great. It's very, very, very thick. Like, this would not spray out of the bottle. I had to mix in some water to get it thin enough to even come out. Honestly, it wasn't any better than like Johnson & Johnson No More Tangles. I didn't see any huge benefits to this at all. Another thing, I don't think you consider this an empty, but this is the Way Hair Care Wave Spray. This doesn't make my hair wavy at all. If I air dried, if I scrunched it, I even used this while curling it. It doesn't work well. And I know that they have their signature scent. I can't stand it. It's not horrible, but it's not something that I would choose to ever purchase on my own if I smelled it. And the product didn't do anything for me. I tried it quite a few times, and there's no point in keeping it in my cupboard because it doesn't work for me. Next up is the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And this I have kind of mixed feelings on. There's still a little bit in here, but it won't spray anymore. But I didn't really notice a huge difference in how my makeup wore. And I did notice that occasionally this would actually cause my makeup to crease in places where it normally wouldn't. So I don't know if it was the products I was using combined with this that didn't work, because sometimes different products don't gel well together, or if this just isn't super necessary. At least for me, I find that my makeup typically will stay on between 6 and 8 hours without any sort of setting sprays, and it will be fine, and I won't have any issues with it. So I really didn't notice a huge difference with this, at least not enough that it's worth purchasing full size to me. I've been talking so much today, my throat's actually starting to get sore. So the next thing I have is the Estee Edit Dissolve the Drama 2-in-1 Makeup Remover Plus Cleanser. This is an oil cleanser, and it's an okay oil cleanser. I definitely prefer the Asian brand oil cleansers, like from Japan or Korea. I find that they're a little bit better. I found that this one would get into my eyes and create a film. It was more difficult to wash off. It didn't emulsify very well. It didn't turn into like a white milky like it was supposed to. And it was just kind of a meh product. Next thing is another product that I absolutely love, and I probably would buy a full size of it if I didn't think that I could find something similar for a lower cost, which I already think I have found something very similar. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Cream. So this is almost identical to the Dr. Jart Water Drop. The only difference is this doesn't have a scent, and the Dr. Jart smells like Fruit Loops. But this is about twice the price of the Dr. Jart. So considering how very, very close, I wouldn't say identical, but very, very close the two formulas are, I would go with the Dr. Jart just for the cost of it. But honestly, if you don't mind spending extra and you don't want that scent, then this is nearly identical, and it still gives the same great results. Excellent for dehydrated skin. Right, another product from my Sephora Play boxes. This is the Caudalie Resveratrol Lift Eye Lifting Balm. This was okay. I didn't see any lifting effects. It tightened the skin around my eyes a little bit, but I really don't need that a whole lot. I've never had issues with sagging or bags underneath my eyes. It's more of the dark circles underneath my eyes that are a concern for me. And this wasn't super, super moisturizing, so it was okay. I think it might work better if you tend to have a more puffy under eye area, then this might be more of a useful product. Next thing is the Youth to the People Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid. I was really excited about trying this. It smells good, but I didn't notice any difference. Honestly, this did nothing to my skin that an ordinary moisturizer wouldn't do. It says it's an age prevention moisture cream. It wasn't super moisturizing. I don't think it's worth the cost for what you get and the results you get. I think, again, you can get the same results from a lower cost product. All right, another thing, the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. I actually kind of love this stuff. It's very, very thick. It feels like a pore minimizing primer, but it did add a little bit of moisture to my skin, but this went on really, really fast. So I loved using this in the morning to throw on under my makeup. It didn't pill, it didn't act funny, and it definitely made my makeup go on smoother. So this is something I would definitely use again. Next thing is one of my very favorite lip balms of all time, and I'm on my last one. This is my last one and it's gone. This is the Soft Lips Chocolate Mint Gelato. It has an SPF 20 in it. It smells so freaking good. It smells exactly like a Thin Mint, which is heaven to me. And this works so, so good at making my lips nice and soft, and like the oils in it actually absorb into my lips. So I love this stuff. And when I run out of all the other million lip products I'm trying to go through right now, I probably will repurchase this brand. Alright guys, we are almost done. Hang in there with me. I only have a few more products left for you. First up is the Living Proof Style Lab Instant Texture Mist. You can still hear a little bit in here. This is okay. This does pretty well at giving my hair some texture and wave to it. But again, these little sample balls do not spray very well. You don't get a nice, even, clean spray out of them. So it's very difficult to apply. But I do like the formulation, and I also like the fact that it doesn't have super heavy scent to it. So this is something I probably would repurchase if I was wearing my hair super wavy and undone and relaxed a lot more. But I found that lately, typically I just want my hair straight because it's less stuff I have to fuss with. If I wear my hair wavy, no matter what I put on it, if it's too humid, my hair will start to frizz, so it requires more maintenance throughout the day. Next thing is something that I absolutely loved, and this is the Skin Inc. Pure Revival Peel. I love this, but it's too freaking expensive. Don't spend the money on this. e.l.f. has an identical, nearly identical peeling gel product. It's this. It's the e.l.f. Gentle Peeling Exfoliant. This is the exact same thing as the Skin Inc. Exfoliant, except that is $65. This is $10. Go with this. I've been using this for weeks now. It works just the same. It works amazing. I use it probably 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm in love with it. I'm really happy I got a sample of this peel, because if I hadn't tried this style of chemical exfoliator, I would never have looked up a dupe for it and found this, which I'm in love with. So this is amazing. This is the exact same thing and cheaper. Last of 4 Playbox thing. This is the Tarte Friction Stick. I went through this thing like crazy, and I even dug into it a little bit to get the last of it out. It's a charcoal exfoliant, and this works really, really well. I really like it. It's great at drying the crap out from your pores. It's really nice. It's a gentle exfoliant. It wasn't too rough on my skin or anything like that, and I probably would repurchase this. I actually really like this. I have a ton of exfoliators. I'm using it and trying out right now though, but I think that in the future this might be something I would grab. Also, it's very, very nice to travel with because it's in a solid form. Next thing is my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. This is my baby. I love this pencil. Is it an exact dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz? No. This is more waxy. It's not as hard. You can't get quite as good of a hair-like stroke with it. But I do think that if you are on a budget and you want something for half the price that gives you the same final look, then I would definitely go with this. NYX did a great job on this, and I really liked using it. We're almost done. The last thing is Tiger Balm Ultra Strength. I found out recently with my shoulder and back issues that I actually have an allergic reaction to icy hot. My skin will turn red and feel like it's getting a chemical burn. The first few times I used it, it was fine, but after that my skin started reacting really, really bad. So I went back to a classic, which is Tiger Balm. This stuff is amazing. I was first introduced to this by my Korean Taekwondo teacher when I was like 8 or 9 and I sprained my wrist. And I came into class with it wrapped up. He immediately unwrapped it, rubbed a ton of this on my wrist and rewrapped it, and I think that's part of what helped heal my sprain so quickly. I love using this when I have sprains, when I have muscle aches, injuries. It's really affordable. It's only about $5. I know this looks tiny, but a little bit of this goes a really long way. I love the smell of it, which I know sounds crazy, but it smells exactly like Vicks Vapor Rub, which some people love the smell, some people hate it. I personally love it. And this works so, so good for sore muscles, and I've never had a skin reaction with this. So if you're looking for something that won't burn the crap out of your skin, like icy hot can sometimes on certain people, then you might want to give Tiger Balm a try. So that is everything for my empties. We finally got this thing all emptied out. And I think my throat is just about done for the day. I need to stop talking for a while. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, or just want to say hi, I would love to hear from you down in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You can also keep up with me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. I'm pretty much everywhere, and all the links for those are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye!